36 this morning, and we start out with clouds, and it actually feels colder than 36, windy, so it feels more like 20, 25. At 94.3 The Point, we have some very special guests, Liz, in our studio that we want to introduce.
Yeah.
First of all, First Financial's Chief Operating Officer, Alice Stevens, is here. Hi, Alice.
Good morning.
Great to see you. And joining her is a gentleman who is going to get some help with first-time home buying, up to $5,000. Dan Gestel. How are you, Dan?
Hi, good. Good morning.
Dan, we'll start with you. Tell us about you. Tell us, a little bit about your story and how you've been trying to get that first home.
Okay. Well, I'm a volunteer firefighter in Bayhead. I joined when I was 18. Been there now for 10 years. We've been trying to get a home, but between my wife not working for a year, it depleted our savings, and just the price of rent for our apartment is just so much. It's very difficult to try to save. Our rent is almost a mortgage payment.
So it's hard for you to get it started.
Yeah.
Even though you guys both have this dream of owning your own.
Yeah, we've been trying to save, but it's just difficult to get enough for a down payment.
So
There's a lot of people in that position. You're not alone.
Right. So Alice, you must hear that a lot, I'm sure. What advice do you give people who are getting started? They want to get that they want to be a first-time home buyer. They just can't seem to get over that speed bump.
Well, I think one of the first things that we recommend is that people really sit down and create a budget for themselves. Because when you think about how much you spend each day on different items that you have to have, and then plan a way to save, then you really can force yourself to create that opportunity to create a down payment. If you're just kind of spending without a plan, then you do find it a lot harder to put money aside. So we really encourage people to have a not a necessarily strict budget, but a budget that they can stick with.
Do you find that a lot of people, once they sit down and put a budget together, find that it's a lot easier than they thought it would be? Maybe they're afraid of being on a budget?
Absolutely. I think people think that they could never find money to save until they start making it a habit, and then they see it grow, and you really gain a lot of momentum by seeing the savings grow over time and begin to see that your dream can be realized.
Now, I know we've been working with the good folks at First Financial for a while now, and I can tell the passion in everybody associated with it. You must get some great satisfaction in being able to help people do something that really they thought they weren't going to be able to do.
At the end of the day, that is what makes what we do worth doing. If I got to the end of my life and I thought that something that I spent so much time doing didn't help anybody or make a difference in anybody's life, I would really be feeling unfulfilled. Being part of First Financial and the credit union movement is something that I'm proud of every day of my life.
How sweet is she? That's great.
It's wonderful to know that there are people out there as nice as Alice and the folks we met at First Financial who want to make a difference in your life, which, when you think about it, Dan, that's what this is going to be. I mean, this is truly like a landmark time in your life.
Oh, it's huge. We really didn't think that we could actually do this, but after looking through our finances and just seeing that homes now are less than they were during the bubble, it's like, wow, we can actually do this.
It's a great feeling when you're like, wow, wait a second. We've been thinking about it, we've been dreaming about it, and it's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's terrific. So you're going to be getting some help from the folks at First Financial. You already are.
Yes.
And we're going to follow that with some blogs that you're going to do. We're also going to follow that. Well, obviously, we're going to put some video on our website as well. So we're really looking forward to the help that you're going to get and following along. So congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And we're really looking forward to it. So finally, Alice, if people are interested in taking that first step, how do they get in touch? What do they do as a first step to get the ball rolling with First Financial?
Well, there are a lot of resources out there other than just our website. We definitely can help people through the process. Our website is firstffcu.com, and if you'd like to go out, we have resource material out there and links to other resources that you can use. HUD.gov is another great website to use. And you can always call us and talk to us and get some direct input on the process at 866-750-0100.
All right, that is Alice Stevens, Chief Operating Officer at First Financial, and Dan Gestel of Point Pleasant, who is going to be going to be working his way toward becoming a first-time home buyer with the help of First Financial. Guys, pleasure talking to you, and we look forward to seeing you guys again soon and keeping up to date on what's going on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it's 7:45 at 94.3 The Point, and it's time to check Monmouth and Ocean Counties roads first. And what's going on, Nancy Remy?
We check northbound
That was
coming
great.
with trouble
That was
shortly
great.
at exit
You know, I
77.